Bet you thought you knew me. Screw it, I'ma say it is a shout out to my ex-man. Told him keep the money, I've been working on.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing really well. So I must admit that this video was originally going to be something different entirely, but my ride with Merlin didn't go 100% the way I was hoping it would, and I'm gonna turn it into a longer term process video, I think. So today, it's going to be all about Madame Eve. We're going to jump her for the first time in probably 6 weeks. Since before I went to Calgary, she's come back into work and is feeling fabulous. So we've got a little crossrail set up, we have a plank set up, which she's never jumped before, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hi darling! Do you want to do some jumpies? So my girl, are you ready to boss this thing? I'm not setting any expectations. If we get over the crossrail, I will be happy. If we do the plank, great. So something that's kind of, I don't know if serendipitous is the right word, but I was on Facebook earlier, on my Facebook memories, and a year ago today, Eve did her first jump. She's jumped maybe like 10 times since then, but has never really done like fillers or planks or anything like that. What do you think? Hey, you were going so quick towards that, it feels like you would actually go over it. You are so silly. Had an awesome dressage lesson yesterday. It was a bit too buggy to go hacking, so I thought let's do something different and we'll do some jumping. Lady being an absolute superstar, listening like so well to my seat aids. Trot on. Good girl. Like kind of blowing my mind a bit right now. Good job, darling. Like super light contact, really just neck reining and steering with and asking her to slow. Like, see? Oh my goodness, Evie. What a good girl. And the other way. No, you were going towards the jump, dear. We're not jumping it yet. Good girl. You are such a star. Yes, ma'am. So I must admit that after 6 weeks off jumping, I was expecting a little bit more exuberance from Eve for the first couple of jumps, but she really impressed me with how reasonably she trotted up to the first two crossrails. Normally the minute we start jumping, she gets all excited and wants to canter into the fences. Like you are about to see, once she kind of realized what we were doing, she was like, ooh, I got this, I'll take over. And I was like, nope, and we got a really crappy spot. So then once she was kind of like, aha, I get it, we were jumping. Then when we went the other way, she did not want to trot into the fences. So here I am after that kind of disastrous first time, just sitting a bit deeper in the saddle, keeping my hands soft and just trying to use my seat and my leg to control her pace to the fence. And it worked out pretty well.
summer rain on the window.
Good job.
Watch the time float on.
Wow.
Cool air blows a memento.
You're the bestest girl ever. Yeah, you are. You're so good. Very keen, but so good. That's my saddle, so that comes back to the other barn. And you barely broke a sweat. You are fitter than I thought you were.
Dreaming about the future. You and I'll be better when we're old enough. Take apart all the good things, stripped away what's there to do. So many times I tried, but I just don't remember. I'm so sorry for dreaming about the future.
Bit of grass. That time of night. It's like 8:15. Well, probably a bit later than that, 8:30. And it's this dark. Winter is coming. Come on, good girl. I had a not the best ride on Merlin. I almost didn't ride her and I was like, God, I look like a founding father. I almost didn't ride her and I was like, no, I know how keen she is and how much she loves to jump, and I knew that it would restore my confidence and make me feel good, and I know that she likes it. I'm speechless. It was so good. She was so good. Now because Eve is Eve, she's going to be responsible and hydrate after a workout. She always comes in and has a nice gulp of water, don't you? Normally before she'll even let me take her halter off. Can I take that off now? Or are you just gonna go off without me? Your babies are here. Specify they're not her babies. She's just in a paddock with another of my coaches off the track thoroughbreds and last year's yearlings. The jumps are away, but I have quite a bit of cleanup to do because I still have some of Merlin's stuff in the arena because I use Merlin's jumping saddle on Eve because it actually fits her really, really well. And this is where I remember that I left a few things in the arena. So I need to go all the way to the arena to get Merlin's saddle pad, his girth, his boots, and my tripod. Hey, it's hilarious how much more ominous things seem at night. Like, truly. Girth and saddle pad, boots, and tripod with Pivo. So obviously I am no longer at the barn and it is much later. I actually got home about 30 minutes ago and I realized, well, I didn't forget to end the video, it just got too dark. So I thought I would end it here. I am so pleased with how Eve went tonight. Like, jumping her always cheers me up because she just seems to love it so much. I always hesitate to say that a horse loves something because that's like anthropomorphizing them, which means like putting human emotions onto the way the horse might feel about something, which is not something we really want to do. But she just gets so keen and like her ears are forward and you look at the video and like the expression in her eyes is so happy that I think she really likes it, and I think she could make someone a really nice little eventer maybe because she loves going, like obviously she's an ex-racehorse, but she's also so bold. She's never refused anything ever. She didn't even question the plank tonight, which like I let her look at it, but when I let her look at it, she didn't even really clock it. Sometimes she can be a bit too bold. Sometimes I have to ask her to sit to make her really think. And then after I ask her to sit and wait, she'll often come back to me and realize, oh, right, I have a passenger. It's not just me. But when it comes to jumping, I would much rather have a horse who is a little bit too keen than one who is behind the leg. Even though this video isn't quite what I was expecting it to be. I was hoping it would be a kind of day in the life of Grand Prix show jumping this morning and then jumping Merlin and jumping Eve. I hope you still enjoyed it. The video with Merlin is going to be coming out sometime in the next couple of weeks. Long story short, because I know I've referenced it vaguely throughout this video, we didn't have the best session. Some things happened that I was like confused as to why he was doing it, and then came to realize as we worked through it that, oh, there was a reason, and a very valid one from his perspective. There was a bit of a confidence knock, and then we built it back up, and I just want to take that footage and incorporate it into a video showing how I'm going to build back his confidence. Not even build it back, because I think he finished the ride pretty confident, but just how I'm going to bring things back to basics and keep really low expectations. I hope it's going to be a relatable video to people who are undergoing or who have been undergoing changes in their horsemanship, because part of changing your horsemanship can be a lot of shame about how you used to respond to things or how you used to train, and also continuing shame about how old mentalities or thoughts or patterns of frustration, Bingley scratching himself, I'm sorry if you can hear it. Yeah, how old thoughts and patterns of frustration can reappear even when you're working really hard to disavow them and to ignore them. So I could very easily just not post it and pretend it didn't happen. I'm mostly making it because I think it will help me, but I hope other people out there who are undergoing changes in horsemanship will relate to it. We will start with this kind of fluffy video about Eve jumping and how amazing and awesome she is. My next video is going to be a sit down video, which I haven't done one in ages, talking about just kind of like reflecting on buying a foal 3 years later. Because to me, there's a difference between buying a young horse and buying a foal. So if that sounds interesting, then definitely like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see when I post a new video, I've never said this in a video before, but people say it, so I'm going to say it. Turn the bell on so that you can get notified every time I post a new video. Am I a proper YouTuber yet? Who knows? And until then, I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. Don't forget to give your horse or pony a hug or a kiss the next time you see them. Give yourself, and I'm going to say this to me and to you, give yourself the grace of a bad day. Don't get too stuck in your head. Be kind to yourself, and I will see you next time. Bye.